Howdy, Stickies!
Welcome back to another fun and exciting episode of the Stick with Kaji podcast. I'm Luann.
And I'm Shion.
And as always, you can follow me on Instagram here where I post pictures and reels and things that we're traveling or doing while we're not recording our fun podcast.
Yeah, we recently had a lot of travels recently, so maybe you can find that on her Instagram account.
Yeah, because some of them we don't vlog. So if you want to see what we're up to or, or anything, not like we're important people or anything, but if you're ever curious.
Mainly food, right? A lot of food posts.
Yeah, so if you're curious, then check us out on Instagram at Luann Kaji. So today, let's stick to today's topic, which is just life update. Lots of things been happening. We just came back, only been, a month, right?
Yeah, a month since we came back to Houston and reunite with the family, and we had some travels and had some events since then. So we're gonna go over that today.
Yeah, so stay tuned if you're interested. Let's go through the stuff that we have done just within 1 month. So the first thing that just want to briefly touch is Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Was it a couple weeks ago?
Right, and it's not just Happy Father's Day to Shion, but obviously to all the other fathers out there. Thank you for all that you do.
Yeah.
It's a team effort, right, to raise kids. So
thank you so much. And yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody there too. We had a fun day on Father's Day. It was a surprise event for me because Luann was kind of kept everything surprise. But we went to this farm. They had a lot of fun animals like bear and most importantly, sloth.
yes, I always wanted to see a sloth in real life. And so it was actually my first time to see the sloth. And I thought Shion would enjoy the sloth because he loves obsessed with animals. So
Obsessed.
sorry, not obsessed, but is it one time in your life when you were younger you wanted to be a veterinarian?
Yeah, there's a time that I wanted to be one, but not owning any pets back then, I was like, maybe I'm not qualified to be a vet. So I changed my mind. The reason why I really wanted to see the sloth, especially the baby sloth, was I saw this really fun YouTube video where they're showing the baby sloth, and that was my first time seeing the baby sloth. It's so cute. That's the cutest baby animal ever. I thought puppy was number one, but I think baby sloth beat that.
Right, and so we had like an interactive experience where you can feed and pet the sloth. And of course, if you guys are in Texas or Houston, it is so hot outside. It's 90 to 100 degrees outside, and we picked this time slot that was the earliest right when it opened, but still our whole family was pretty much dying. All our kids had a fan, but still it's like, when can we go inside? So the one thing that stood out to me with the sloth was it actually moved faster than I thought. Because every time people say sloth, you expect it to go in slow-mo.
But it actually moved quite quickly, I thought.
Yeah, it's funny because, a lot of times they're kind of upside down. That's how they want to hang and just kind of stay loose. I'm surprised they can chew and they can swallow like that.
And then the person who was giving us the tour, she was saying, make sure the sloth always has something in his mouth before we pet him. So it kind of got me nervous a little bit because I was like, wait, what happened if he doesn't have something in his mouth,
Even if he attacks us, it's too slow that we can probably dodge
Are
it.
you sure? Because the sloth have really sharp claws, right? It's kind of curved.
Yeah, it's interesting. Their hand only have 2 fingers.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And the toes, like they have like 3 or 4 toes. So
Right.
more toes than fingers.
Yeah.
It's interesting. But that was the highlight of the Father's Day.
Yeah.
I really liked it. It's funny, Emma and Kate, they kind of reacted differently at the zoo. Kate loved the zoo. She was like, "Oh, what is this? What's their name? Where do they live?" And they have all the questions. And Emma, she's also a little bit different too. She was like, "This is so hot. I just did a nail done. I don't want to get sweat. Ew, something smells. I don't like this."
Yeah, it's so crazy to think about even twins, right?
Yeah.
Who grew up together, who experienced things together, but they still have their own unique personalities.
It's funny. It's a little bit the opposite of each other. Emma sounds like a teenager a little bit, right? Teenage girl. Oh my gosh. But yeah, everybody at the end of the day, everybody gave me a nice present saying all the things about me, and it was really cute. And do we have cake too? Oh, okay.
I
You can
did
have
not give you a
Okay,
cake
yeah.
because somebody is on a keto diet.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought
It's my
cake
fault.
is not a good option because you won't be able to enjoy and eat it. So I didn't
Yeah.
want to give you temptation. So I'm sorry if you were expecting a cake. I thought.
No, I forgot. There's so many events, like people's birthday and all
Yeah.
that stuff. I get confused which one
Right.
was which. Okay, but yeah, my Father's Day was great, you know.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. This is the best Father's Day ever.
And then we also celebrated Emma and Kate's birthday. They turned 6 years old. And I was really excited for them because you guys know during the past 2 years, because of what's going on in the world, we had a small little birthday, but it was just with us, with just the family. So it was the first time ever since they were 3 years old there where we actually threw them a birthday party where friends and family were invited. So it was really nice to be able to see everybody. You know, it had been a long time since that happened.
Can't believe 6 years old. So that's around when Ryan started filming Ryan's Mystery Playdate on Nickelodeon.
Right, yeah.
We all went to the like indoor playground place.
Right.
Kids loved it. It was so
Yeah,
fun.
and
And then Elsa and Mulan.
That's Kate's favorite. She is obsessed with Mulan. Ever since she was 3 years old, and when I ask her, who do you want to invite? She's like, Mulan.
Mulan. My favorite princess.
4 years old, Mulan. 5 years old, Mulan. 6 years old, Mulan. So
Mulan.
she's been with us pretty much every year. So
With Emma, she likes Ariel.
When I was 3, I liked Rapunzel, but now I like Ariel.
Has it changed? Because this year it was Elsa. I think Emma likes the longer hair
I think
princess,
so,
right?
yeah. And
Both of them
Kate-
have long hair.
true. And Kate likes somebody who's more like action, you know? So.
I wonder if it's also because she feels like kind of resembling of herself too. Because you know Mulan is also
Right.
Asian too.
I think so, because she also really likes Moana too.
Oh yeah. You know the Polynesian. I mean, we're still waiting for Disney to make Japanese princess
True, yeah.
and Vietnamese princess too.
Where you at, Disney?
Missing out, guys. Disney or Warner Brothers or DreamWorks. It's there.
Happy birthday to you.
So after the fun birthday party for Emma and Kate, a few days later, we went to New York City with Ryan to celebrate just, you know, summertime with him, with his friends, before we send him off into summer camp.
You know, we haven't really been putting Ryan to that program because, you know, we thought maybe he was a little too young.
Yeah.
But now he's almost 11. We thought maybe this year is the right timing for him.
Right. I just didn't feel like he was ready before. I mean, I'm sure he is, but I guess from a parent's point of view, you know, I was like, how is he going to be in the wilderness? I mean, he's surrounded with great campers and friends, but you know, if you're a parent, you know, being away from your child for a month, that is a very long time. And plus, the past 2 years, it was during, you know, the pandemic. And so I just wasn't sure, you know. But this year, I feel like a lot of things are kind of back to normal. And I thought it's a perfect time for him to go.
Yeah, and I was nervous this past 6 months. And I might be a little bit tough on Ryan because I felt like as a father, I had to prep him for this camp. And he needs to be a little bit more independent. He needs to be able to learn some survival skill before even going there. Because I don't want him to go there like, oh, I don't know what to do with all this.
A snake bit me. Back in line, maggot.
I think we have just different parenting techniques, you know, because Shion, he thinks, you know, we should prepare him, you know, but for me, it's like sink or swim, you know, so for me, it's like, he'll figure it out, you know, lots of kids go to camp and unprepared, and that's the reason to go to camp, you know.
Don't we get to roast marshmallows?
Shut up, meet your pine cone.
I think it'll be good. I think first Ryan's gonna learn team building because he's gonna be with a lot of kids from different places, right, with different background. He's gonna learn how to cooperate with them and the survival skills, and you know they're gonna do a lot of sports, right, team sports.
Parasailing, you know, he learned how to shoot bow and arrow. I mean,
Ooh.
we don't know how to shoot bow and arrow, so I never really took him to do those things. I mean, he used a toy bow and arrow before, but I don't think that counts.
I'm surprised you even mentioned that. Bring it up.
I'm just saying he held one before.
I've done Nerf blasters, so I don't know.
I'm very excited for him. They give you pictures every day, so I'm like religiously, checking the website to see if they update pictures.
It's like a finding Waldo, because not all of the times they capture Ryan, but sometimes he's in the background, not even focused.
Yeah.
It's blurred, but I can tell it's Ryan, so it's like a finding Waldo. Like, oh, there's Ryan.
Wow, Ryan, wow. Try harder.
Try harder, yeah. But the New York trip was pretty fun too.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this boat ride called the Beast.
Usually when you think about boat, okay,
Yeah.
slow and sometimes you get bored, but Beast goes so fast. They play like some rock and roll music, but sometimes splash. You got so dope.
Yes, I feel like as if I was on a water ride, but it was fun. It was refreshing because when we went, New York was kind of hot. Yeah, and then you get a great picture with the Statue of Liberty right there. You don't get to go to the Statue of Liberty, but you see it on the sideline. And my initial impression was that it was kind of smaller than I thought. This is the first time I'm actually this close to the Statue of Liberty, and I expect something super giant,
I guess my image of the Statue of Liberty was from the Spider-Man. They had the Statue of Liberty rebuilt with the Captain America theme, and that's what I remember. It was like probably 100 times bigger than the actual Statue of Liberty, so at least it's still bigger than the Las Vegas one.
True. Oh, yeah, of course. All right. So the final topic here, life update, is I'm so proud of Shion. He went to the doctor when he got back and he scheduled his surgery time.
How about you wait until I actually finish the surgery to be proud of me?
Well, there's only 2 days left. As the recording of this video, he's having his surgeries, removing his tonsils and adenoids in 2 days. All right, guess who we have?
Yay.
How you feeling?
I'm still up and running.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the surgery now.
Yeah, super
So,
close. You're gonna do great, okay? Yeah, you got this. And you want to tell them about, some of the fun things you will experience?
When you watch the commercial for the like the pills and stuff,
HY has not been evaluated by the FDA, but is currently being evaluated by the FBI.
they talk about the effect for like 5 seconds, and then for the rest of the 30 seconds, they talk about all the side effects. Oh, this could happen, this could happen. You might die, or you might do it.
Side effects include being swallowed whole by a shark.
But this surgery seems like it's very safe. Emma, Kay, and also Ryan too, they all gone through this surgery before, and they recovered within...
Like that.
Yeah, right? But the teenagers and adults, and especially males, they experience sometimes the severe pain. It's funny. It typically starts, they said, between the 7th day to 10th day. I think because the scalp falls off, and then...
Yeah. Can I?
I don't want to scare Shion, but...
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Okay, so my sister's husband, had a friend who just went through the surgery. The same surgery. And when I was telling him that Sean's gonna do the surgery soon, he said, "Oh, good luck, my friend. Again, results are different among everybody. Okay, so take it as a grain of salt." But he said after the surgery, he was in so much pain. He feels as if there's knife just like stuck in his throat. And so he couldn't eat or anything for a while. He was crying all the time. But again, result is different for everybody. So just...
Daddy, are you okay?
Oh, hey, Ryan. I don't feel so well. Oh, boy.
I mean, even says here, adults should expect 4
out of 10
pain. Oh, it's not bad.
No,
then.
even with the pain medication.
Oh.
I don't even know if I should go over this. Okay, another one. Fever up to 101.5 in the first 2 to 3 days is considered normal.
Oh, and here's a funny one, okay?
Very foul breath for 2 to 4 weeks should be expected.
So let's just keep our social distance, I think.
Now I'm gonna be self-aware of this thing. Right? If anybody have like a weird facial expression when I'm talking to them, I was like, oh man, my breath stinks.
I'm just kidding. I will be with you and try to take care of you the best I can. Bring on the foul breath, okay?
Every time. I always have a fear of not being able to breathe.
Yeah.
My tonsil, apparently it's mine like a maximum size. So a lot of times when doctors look at my tonsil, they don't even, I don't have to open the mouth fully. Like, oh, that's big. couple days ago when I went to the pre-op, the doctor had to bring in some residents, and it's a rare case. It's this big, and so they were just looking at it, taking notes.
Write it down.
It's okay. All my kids have done it.
Yeah.
And if I chicken out, then I don't want my kids to see that.
Aw, even Ryan too, before he left for camp, you know, he was telling Shion, don't forget to get your surgery done.
He's talking all because he's done it already. But it's funny. I mean, you guys may have noticed if you guys been watching Ryan's World channel for a while, there is a point Ryan's voice changed. So he had really deep and raspy, kind of muffled voice before.
Mommy's working out over there. How about we do the pause challenge?
And after he did the surgery, he sounded clear.
Right.
And his kind of voice gotten higher too, right? The pitch of the voice.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's bring your mom to school day.
Wait, it is? I'm going to school? So I wonder what Sean's going to sound like after surgery.
It's gonna sound like me.
like hitting the gas.
Can't wait. I you know, obviously I feel your pain, but I can't wait because I know you desperately need to do this. So I'm excited for you, but, you know, nervous for you at the same time is what I'm saying.
We'll see.
All right, guys, wish Sean luck on his surgery.
I'll see you on the other side.
See you. Okay, so next part is what's new in Ryan's world.
We got this amazing shoes from Skechers. Look at this new design for this year. Blazing red. Just like a Red Titan.
So this year, I mean, we partner up with Skechers last year too. So this year, all the classics are back, right? And then including some really cute and cool new designs too.
Perfect timing for the back to the school, right? You want to go to school with the new shoes? Then you got the Skechers.
I got you your new shoes! Wow. These shoes light up. I can't wait to change into these shoes and go to school.
Next segment is Sticky Word of the Day.
Woohoo!
Sticky word of the day is surgery. Because I'm going through that. Surgery in Japanese is shujutsu.
What?
I'm pretty excited about this one because I can guarantee you
sorry.
it'll be difficult for Lauren. Shujutsu. Ju?
Shuju?
Tsu.
Su.
Su.
Shujushu.
Shujutsu.
Shujushu. I'm so sorry, I butchered. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
you're doing great. Shujutsu.
Shujutsu.
Shujutsu. I bet Ryan can do this. 'Cause Ryan can
Oh,
pick
yeah.
up really easily too. Like he has a really good ear on catching the pronunciation.
He is.
He has perfect pronunciation on Japanese.
ごめんなさい。どういたしまして。ありがとうございます。
So that is it. Thank you for watching this episode of the Stick with Kaji podcast. Give us a big thumbs up, and you can listen to podcasts wherever you listen to podcasts. All right, guys. Bye. Have a fantastic
Bye.
day.